After my first paycheck, I'll probably book in a private lesson. If
Yeah,
you're free
yeah,
this
yeah.
week. Yeah.
Whenever you want to, just let us know like
Yeah.
what day you want.
It'll probably have to be Thursday because I work Tuesdays now.
Oh, sweet. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my main days for private, so that works.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So
That's
we're going to work out what looks open.
Yeah. The realization that we're doing more of the footwork on the knife once again because we're so far away. We had to step way more. But then even when we were drawing back, it was drawing more. And once again, I think the length of the katanas was making us do shorter footwork. We were moving, but we weren't going the distance. We're doing the points on the star, but really short points. We need to make them a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to extend the footwork a little bit. But I think we're doing the right idea with trying to let it pass the obligata, trying to do the light tanto, vary the speeds. If you can set a pattern, change the pattern, that's what's going to get them.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah. I feel like this is a similar size to the area we're just fighting in. Alright, okay. Absolutely.
This is what we did down there.
Yeah. Now, moving forward. Alright, let's get my thinking.
Yeah. But doing these longer shots,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at risk of you sniping.
Yeah, fair.
Like really quickly.
But you're pulling it back with the X principle. You
Yeah.
are going out and pulling it back up.
Yeah.
And you're moving with your feet, and you're not just in the middle doing it, which is good.
Yeah.
But you are right, if you do too many of them, that is my opportunity.
Yeah, doing this, I'm
My
here.
opportunity to try and go back and go. Yeah.
The other thing I could do is as I'm doing the strike, just have it near my face. It's very easy to
Yeah.
block from
Well, that's what was keeping people back with a lot of the strikes from like a few of the high ranks, is that people were stepping and getting off the line, but as they were doing it, they're lining this up in the middle, so you can't get through to the head, because everything's going to be behind
Yeah, it's
this.
not open.
So I'm like, it's okay if we step in and you're behind this, but make sure you're still opening, just make it sniping. Is good. It actually makes me feel like I'm chasing.
I'm trying to do a bit more of that V in and out.
It's looking good.
Yeah.
It's making me want to stay here and just rotate. And I keep going, oh, he's there. It makes me want to chase you, which is really
Because
good.
when I'm doing these,
Yeah.
I'm in the same range.
Yeah.
Now when I'm moving back, it's more.
You're making more of the points on the start.
Yeah.
But before it felt like you were doing a circle almost, where you're not really getting any closer or further away.
Same range.
You're on the very edge of range. It's what Hunter likes to do a bit, where he's always just on the edge and he's looking and waiting and he's hoping you do something so he
Yeah.
can just pull back and then snipe you.
Yeah.
But I'm like, the problem is that if you're both very good with the measurement and timing, you can get too fast and you get too tense.
Okay.
But that's good because once again, it's lulling me, and every time I'm thinking you're on the edge of range and you pull slightly out, it makes me want to chase to negate the distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got trip.
Yeah. For a second, it made me like I felt like I was standing and just rotating and watching, and I'm like, this is dangerous.
Right.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, this is dangerous.
Okay, let's stick to that. Also, I can do that more safely.
Yeah.
I can do that and come back.
See what I mean? I'm like, yeah, you're coming in, but then you're disconnecting
Yeah.
safely. It looks like a wedge. You're coming in deeper, but exiting at an angle.
Yeah.
It's not like we're just going straight and back, and then we both rotate, and then we go straight and back. That's what was happening before. Now it actually looks like the star.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. Is it? Alright. What if I just cut across?
Yeah. And now it's how to stay a bit more open. So that draws you a bit, but whether or not it's asking you to, I think there's range.
That's it. I need to like step here and show you my neck when I'm in range.
Yeah.
And then get ready to actually go for it. then you pivot, and as I'm pivoting doing a second step, that becomes an obligato, and I can time that center line.
Whether or not you want your hands higher.
That's the hands could be the bacon itself as well. They can be there and then pull it back.
Yeah.
And you need to be careful that it doesn't. If you step,
and
hit my hands into my neck, like everything's very high risk, high reward.
Okay. Because this looks okay for walking, but I don't know whether it's making you swing.
It's when you don't throw. See, now I want to swing.
Right.
Yeah. It's when when you're coming here and you're doing little ones like this.
Yeah.
It's little fakes. When I see those fakes, it makes me want to wait with a counter.
Yeah.
And just in case you commit to that, I'm going to let you. And then I'll go from whatever I need. But if you just keep popping in without the fakes, it just kind of goes, there's my head. After 2 or 3 of these, this isn't looking loaded and it doesn't look like it's setting anything up.
Yeah.
So you start going, I'm just going to wait till it gets to the next point and time that foot exactly. no, that's exactly it. But I want to be able to do that and pull that when I want. Because I go, okay, I'm just going to make it look like that. So then when you go to commit to it and you do that, you change, you go bang.
Yeah.
But I have to hold back the setup. I can't just,
It's trust.
can't change here
No.
till after you've thrown the shot.
Yeah.
And I have to do a couple of ones here first to make you want to throw the shot. One's not going to do it. You have to see it 2 or 3 times so that you feel relaxed enough so that you want to go for it.
I think also we've got to remember to move the head and the arm.
Exactly.
Because a lot of the time to do that takes 2 beats.
Yeah.
Whereas that's one
like,
way.
it's half your head dropping, half your hands raising.
Yeah.
And once again, it becomes like half a beat movement instead of one whole beat. Like,
Yeah, because you think, God, how am I going to bait here and have time to do that?
Exactly.
Whereas if it's that, it's
That's why even like the way Ray says he's like falling. I feel like half the time he's falling. He's almost just removing his leg so that he can fall his head behind the sword quicker.
yeah, and not move this as much.
exactly.
Okay. All right, I'll give that a go.
Yeah, see, once again, because you're not even doing a little bump, you're just floating with it almost stationary.
Yeah.
It just looks like this is just open and you keep going to the edge of range.
But no, at any time.
Yeah,
I
and you can still move
slightly-
around it, exactly.
Yeah.
But it looks like I could just do like a power shot.
Yeah.
And you're like, I reckon I could just go whack, or like just try to feed it through. But yeah,
It's trusting that, okay. Keep it moving. Gotta keep going up the top. Yeah.
Yeah, timed my foot on that.
Yeah.
So like just as I put this foot down, that went out.
Yeah.
I'm going, that
It was also, I thought the lower body's going to be harder to just turn around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. And but once again, like you've made my back get tight there. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've gone in and I've had to try and throw myself back a bit. I'm trying to twist to get off the line. Now I'm able to move my shoulders and hips a bit, but because you're timing it better, it doesn't have to be fast. That wasn't quick.
No.
You're just timing when I do the step, and you're pulling that step by disconnecting and showing a target. You're not overly being aggressive with like the bait, like not the baiting, like you're not like loading, you're not looking flinchy and quick with it. You look very calm and slowly, that it's like lulling me and making me relax too much, which is good.
Right. And even before there was too much tanto, it's good to do a bit, but not circle every time.
Like I constantly realize, especially like Hunter and Tom Flynn are probably like they're very sniper based.
Yeah.
I find myself falling into a trap with them where we both keep increasing speed and power, and you start to get more and more movement.
Oh yeah, who can?
And then everyone's moving and going, and then I go, wait, if I'm going faster because he's going faster and he's thinking the same thing because we're all like higher ranks, and I'm going, wait, if I just halve the speed, it like sounds weird, but it almost shames people into going slower.
Yeah.
Because like if they're going like full speed and moving, bang, and then you're just like moving around like this, and you're dealing with their full speed when you're half speed, they'll drop and meet your half speed a lot of the time because they go, oh, this feels weird, and I feel like I'm going to rush into a trap, I need to slow it down, and they match the same speed, and now you can go back to quick and surprise them. But if you didn't drop the speed first, they're just going to maintain that quick level, and their reflexes will be too good.
Yeah.
You need them almost to relax and go, oh, you're not doing anything, and then do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that changing. Yeah, you don't want to use your reflexes.
Exactly. Especially because we want this to go through our whole life. So
there's always someone fast.
It's an old man martial art. You want to be like 70s, 80s, 90s, beating the 20-year-old that like no matter how quick they are, it doesn't matter if they're 6'6" and just.
But you'll end up being baited if
Exactly.
you're using reflexes. You'll end up doing something.
And that's why you see Romy and Floro like in their 60s and 80s beating 20-year-olds because their timing is perfect, their measurement is perfect, their setups are perfect. Exactly.
Actually, don't feel as safe doing shots now, just at the hands.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm open
Yeah.
right there.
Well, I'd say like, and if it's too slow with the hand shots, the hand ones almost need to be a bit quicker because it does open your hand.
Yeah, I feel like I need to flick down and just hit the hands.
Well, even if I go slow on this first half, the second I go past it, I'm back. And like this can feel real floaty, but then I'm returning fast because that's the opening, not before it. But you want to lull them on the lead in.
Yeah, and just
that was good.
come back straight.
Nice. Yeah, I was hoping, I was trying to time your extension.
Yeah.
Because I went, if you're too tight, it's just going to block it.
Yeah.
But I was like, if I can wait till you're halfway out, I can almost seeding parry into the head. But I think as you're halfway out, I did seeding parry, but I think you just moved your head just enough that it would have been where your head was, but you moved. And I went,
That's annoying.
Yeah. But it just means you're reading stuff well.
Yeah. I'm backing off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's to get around this, and that's why I got to go.
You know why? You know what I think that worked? I think that you followed in the center.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you did back a little off, but you have that initial tanto pressure there.
Yeah.
If you're doing that,
and then
go more out diagonally or more horizontal. Go towards the side.
Yeah.
Because my release
has
is
to
in
get
that direction, so I'd cut across there with the pin. Because if I pull back, I'm screwed now.
Yeah.
And then I'd almost push flat, and then I'd try to come, back out through the throat, exactly. Nice.
Yeah, it's if you get around.
Yeah, wait, I gotta get this big going.
I was just saying, this is the side I have to work on.
Okay, fair.
This side's easy.
Yeah.
It's this side.
I just had the same realization as when we were at the park just before, that you're doing the backwards lines and it's making me chase you and you're drawing me into the middle. And it always feels like I'm in the middle and you're circling me. And I wait a second, backwards lines, we've talked about this.
Yeah.
So I didn't even do a good Dorello on it, but I've almost just gone, just that one, just that bit. And I think I've almost done a second or third one, and almost immediately you funneled into the middle more. It's coming closer, and I went, oh, I can now do that cross step.
Yeah.
But I tried that maybe half a dozen times, and every time I've done it, you've just moved, done a spine, and gone straight into a counter. So I've done this and then had to go whoa and bail and keep doing myself. But that was when I was doing the forward lines. Every single time you read it, I have to use these back load.
So this side, it's very easy for me to drop under.
Yeah.
This side,
That's
just
your
got to
left
do the
side,
same.
isn't it? Yeah.
I just got to drop.
For me, it's like my head is over my knee, so I'm like I have to really like maybe your feet are too close together.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when I do the right side, I feel like I'm going deep with it, but my head's over that, and I feel like my feet get further apart. If they're too close together, I feel like I can't squat properly. So I feel like it's almost like a lunge, and then you are using that low section, which is good.
Yeah.
But you're right, it's gonna feel a bit weird.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I should be able to almost just step in
definitely.
and go.
This side's easy.
Yeah.
Like I'm always
Oh
going.
yeah, the side where your hands rest feels good. Yeah.
It's just
It's the
this
cutting
side all
across.
of a sudden.
And you got me on a move. You got my hands before where I was like, I'm gonna set up a move, but it's in the second beat that my move lands. Every time that you think more than a beat and a half ahead, like Ilustrisimo is always a half beat, single beat, or at max 1.5. And it's 2 beats, not as much. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this crossover block to the Estrella up, and I've gone here, and I'm halfway through the turn, and you just go pinky, and I'm like, fuck. And you just went hand, and I'm like, ah. No, but it made sense because I'm like, I've done that, and done this massive turn.
Yeah, with all your hands
and you go,
together.
it's just there, you
All
go,
of that.
it's just efficient, bang.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yep, I did way too much time on that change, I shouldn't have tried to set it up, or once again, not try to do it so in front. If I'd instead, as you did that attack, like taken the line, come around more with it, but I'm in front, so my hands are just there. Yeah, like
That movement you did.
it's so much more in footwork, and like that's it. Like really, those Dorello pivots in the lines. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel Ocho does bring you right around.
Yeah. But you're pivoting with it, and you're moving around as you're doing it. It's only when you start trying to do it here with no footwork, staying in the middle, that's where it gets real dangerous, and you start to overly telegraph, overly lift elbows out everywhere, like flaring knees when they should be tight. Like.
Well, I know that's supposed to be defensive, but I find that an easier attack.
Yeah.
Safer.
Oh,
instead of trying to do
that's such a
X's,
good hand attack
like,
because you're straight into defense. Like that into that is great because you can kind of get into the range and it's not that dangerous to do. It's not that risky. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try those in.
Yeah. And once again, I'm trying to think of the principle 1 where I'm trying to step with my attack, but I want to think of the principle X and turn that back up. Yeah, that back up, changing the lines. Yeah.
Well,
That's
that's
why people have been doing 1, but now almost leaving it there, and it leaves the head and the
Yeah.
hands really vulnerable.
It's a beat quicker.
Exactly.
Sure.
You can do the same thing with the circular, go 1 to circular, but I'm going to do that in maybe a month. I want to just focus more on the 1, 2 and the X at the moment. Yeah, and these few weeks we're going to do the 1 and the X. We'll do 1 and 2 in a couple of weeks.
Just felt to stand back when you did that.
Yeah,
which is
it's
good.
because I was like, oh, I think if I just extended this with an extra step, I can get this.
Yeah, you do.
You took the extra line.
Yeah.
And just then I was going, I'm like, alright, I'm starting to feel like I'm reaching.
Yeah.
And I went, alright, when that's the case, to me, that's the line of, oh, I'm using the front lines and you're pulling me out and drawing me. So then I go, I have to now do this back line.
Yeah.
Do this back line. And immediately it makes you want to step forward.
Yes.
And I go, okay, cool, just don't go straight to this. I have to still make you want to follow. Yeah, follow. I can come back in, back out, back this way. Yeah. It really is dancing just inside the range, just out of the range, isn't it?
I feel when you're on the same range, doing the reverse Ocho feels easier.
Yeah.
When you're following me and I get a chance to bring you, then I don't mind punching these down a bit.
Oh yeah.
Because it just feels safer when you're coming.
Is it different ranges and depending on whether we're going forward or backwards, if we're separating or if we're meeting, changes your setup a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's good you're reading it really well.
These when I first start, that feels safer.
That's good movement.
Glad that went over.
Yeah, so like you ducked that just enough. I thought I was going to see him, like just the head
Down my back.
But yeah, you went very sideways and then just went straight over the top.
Very good.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that much power, but thank you.
Sorry.
No, that was good.
Started me.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks open. That makes me want to do that.
Yeah. It's dangerous.
Yeah. Well, that's when I was.
But if you
I was
find
getting caught doing that
Yeah.
instead of.
But if you don't do something like that, you're not going to pull like the black belts and like the
Yeah.
higher end stuff. They're just going to wait till you make a mistake and then they're going to time the mistake. So you have to almost show a mistake that's the setup and then make them go for it earlier.
Yeah.
You have to sell it properly. There's just too many people that are like being too obvious. You go,
Yeah.
oh, hey, and you're just like, oh man, no one's going to go for that.
But also, I've got hit too many times trying to bring that back up.
Yeah.
You are someone fast.
When you're just reacting with this,
Yeah.
you're fighting gravity going up.
And
while
they're
I'm
just
getting
going.
gravity going down, exactly.
Yeah.
And if I timed it with my foot and you're not stepping, then I'm quicker.
Yeah.
Because it's my arms and my feet versus just your arms.
And that's why people
Yeah.
stop doing the bait
But
because
when
they
you
know
do a
it.
level
Yeah.
change, that to me is the feet being added.
Yeah.
Because you can go up with the hands, but if you're going down with the feet
Yeah.
simultaneous, you've just doubled the speed.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it's interesting. I wasn't trying to go low then. I was trying to, as you do the attack,
Yeah, come under.
thread the needle. But I think it bounced off your gloves and almost went.
Yeah,
And
no,
also leaves you kind of defenseless if he wants to go for your head.
Yeah, exactly.
I was trying to move it around with the V.
Yeah, I was about to like dive sideways to be like, no, my head is way too open.
I took it over my body, I'm going, get out.
I know, right? Let that pass.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes me want to go for more.
That's what I mean. I'm like,
But I had to.
you've done that, and I just immediately blocked it. I'm like, wait, if you do that same attack, and I just.
Yes, that makes
And
me
I'm
want to
like,
walk.
but still get your head off the line, but
Oh, shit.
more than like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want to do that same thing and just stay here.
Nah,
Because you will just
yeah.
thrust or time it or go one hand or something.
Well, I can aim here, high, low.
Exactly. You might fake low and then
Yeah.
I drop and then
Yeah.
exactly. It's too easy to make me react and then turn it into something.
Yeah, but when you turn sideways, I'd follow you.
Exactly. Nice. But that's what we needed. It's quick and dangerous. But if we're just going shot for shot and no one's landing, we're going to bleed each other out. It's worth being a little dangerous and baiting it just to finish the fight. Whoa, a little bit of
Yeah, I could feel it.
No, what were you saying? Those 2 drops of water aren't going to do anything.
It's hit me a couple of times.
Is it okay?
Oh yeah, that's fine, I just did
That's
that.
sweet. No, and actually, it would dry or something quickly. Yeah, I've got this.
I'll just roll it over. Yeah, I'd rather slip on that.
Actually, one sec. I think there's a towel over here. We might slip on that, but
Yeah.
if we do it, it's fine. Set off. Alright. Yeah, I was just about to say, I'm like, you're following me, but you weren't giving me anything to go for.
Yeah.
Right now, nice. Yeah, but that's exactly it, but you're drawing it now, and you've not, like, as you're drawing it, you were behind it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not going to follow because there's no target.
Yeah.
But you're coming into range, showing it, and it's not there. So it's not like I can time the step because you're here, and then just as the step lands, you're going, hey, there's this, and then I'll start going for it, and you're pulling it out, which is really nice. So you're timing it well, that you're not exposing it too early.
Yeah.
And like just then, like once again, you timed my foot, and that's what I was saying. Like you're actually behind it when you're stepping. So then once you've landed, you're going open, which is a much safer way to do it.
Yeah.
But if I just had it open as a mid-step, you're just going fast. I'm going whoa, whoa, whoa. Exactly. Nice man. See, now we're both mixing forward and back. We got into a pattern where one of us would go forward and one would go back, and we kept swapping. But now we're actually doing both. Nice.
You're just trying to trust your defence a bit more to make sure that.
That's it. Trusting my measurement, but if my heels are going down for a second, you're going to land. I'm having to keep my heels floating the whole time.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm flat-footed. So the second my foot goes down, you land on me, and I'm like, move.
Just thinking going more.
Yeah.
But I stood at the one spot.
Yeah, I think I managed to control your tip.
Yeah.
And I think I almost Silat scooped it through.
You
It was
did,
like,
it was
oh,
the
I'm
round,
going.
yeah,
Like,
it's
gut
coming
shot.
through.
But then I stopped. And I've gone, oh, I got the gut shot. And you're like, and then you keep going, you keep going.
Yeah.
Do you want to do another few minutes or am I called, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Easy.
But this feels good.
Yeah,
This sorted
so
some
what I
base
wanted
out.
to test on the long range and just really focus on those dodges and the defensive timing of voice shifting the weight.
Yeah.
Really, it was mostly the change of going, not trying to go down here. Everyone's going circle, straight down the middle.
Yeah, and I was matching
Then we
your
rotate, realign, and then we both go down the middle.
Yeah.
And everyone's going, oh, we can't get around, we're clashing too much. So just trying to get everyone to go a little bit more out diagonals. And if the setups aren't there, and it feels like you're always chasing and being drawn out, start using those backwards lines.
Yeah.
And then follow you and do like a backwards line, and then you can pivot, or you can re-enter, you can shift, you can re-enter. And it's just, once again, the mix of both forward and back. It feels like too many fights, the whole fight, one person's going forward, or one person's going back, or neither are, and then both just rotating. But that last bit, every 10 seconds, you're going forward, then I'm going forward, then I go forward for 15 seconds, and you go forward for 5, and the time and range and everything was changing. I couldn't predict it, and it felt like we were both just present.
Yeah. Because we were dodging stuff, I feel.
If either of us tried to pre-plan or think too much there, we would just go hit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, too many of those, I didn't see yours till the last second, I'm just moving, I'm like, whoa, that went past me. But I'm not just acknowledging it, I'm continuing to move.
Yeah.
Then I go, oh, I might have his neck, and I go past and you dodge this.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, I need to dodge that, and we're just continuing, it's good. Yeah. I'll do a little bit more and then we'll call it.
But once again, that range, see, I was standing in the one spot,
Yeah.
and now it feels better when I
was
do that.
I'm moving, I feel like this is my advantage now.
Yeah.
The moment you started moving, I went this.
Yeah,
I feel
now it
this.
changes.
That's like more of a flow.
So it's not, the shots are good, but the range is more important too.
Exactly.
But,
You want all your attacks to be efficient, but if they're too good with their movement,
yeah.
there's no point. You need the right setups. sorry. It feels good. But as what I was just saying about it, I realised I'm like, oh, I'm going to pick it up a bit. I'm like, I'm just going to add some pressure, move. And then I just started chaining defense where I was going bang, 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 bang. I went, not attacking, but my speed of defense is picked up, which means your attack has to pick up. Yeah. And I'm doing what I was saying with like Hunter and Tom Flame, where it's going to go raise. So halfway through that, it was about 8 or 9 like moves in. I went, wait, stop, disconnect, stop throwing, open it, wait, and do that bait thing again. And I've just done a few backwards lines to get going. And you move 2, 3, and then on that last one you went down the straight. And I went, that's what I needed. But if I kept going fast, you would never come into the range. And it's almost, and even if I did that slow one, you might not have because it would look like a trap. But by going quick first, and then changing slow, you go, now's the best time. And it wasn't like you did a massive mistake or anything.
Oh no, but you could feel the funneling.
But that's the change in speed, the change in the forward pressure to the backwards, not being on the middle and doing that.
Yeah.
Honestly, that felt really good. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.